You might be wondering, what is the difference between the Tecno Pop 8 and the Infinix Smart 8? Heck, even the Itel A70. I mean, they all look the same and they cost pretty much around the same depending on the configuration you get. Well, in short, there really isn't any difference between these devices, but if you want to get the Tecno Pop 8, then keep watching as we explore the specs and features, and by the end of this video, you should know if you'll be getting the Tecno Pop 8 or not. Also, kindly click on that like button so that more people can get to see this video, and that subscribe button as well, as we are close to the goal of 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you. Unboxing the Tecno Pop 8, we get all the essentials. The case, charging brick and headphones are present. You can get the Tecno Pop 8 right now for as low as 77,500 naira for the base model, and I'll advise you to act fast as the price changes every day. The Tecno Pop 8 is made out of plastic. It has a matte finish at the rear, which reminds me of the Tecno Spark 10 Pro. At the side, there is a power button that doubles as a fingerprint scanner, and at the other side, there is a dual 4G SIM card and micro SD card slot. At the bottom, there is the mono speaker, USB Type-C port, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Up front, the Tecno Pop 8 houses a 6.6-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 720 by 1612 pixels and support for 90Hz refresh rates. The display is suitable for basic social media content consumption, you know, watching movies and stuff like that. And if you haven't experienced an OLED or an AMOLED display, then this display will look okay to you. The Tecno Pop 8 is powered by Android 13 and HIOS 13 skin on top of it. Typical of Tecno, there are bloatware apps which you can uninstall or disable, and in terms of software updates, well, I can't say if the Tecno Pop 8 will be getting Android 14 or not, but you should be getting the occasional security patches. The Unisoc Tiger T606 is the processor of choice of pretty much every smartphone in this price range released this year. It is a 12nm processor capable of running all your day-to-day apps and even some games at low settings. Personally, I won't game on the Tecno Pop 8, that said, it is possible. You also get 3 or 4GB of RAM and 64 or 128GB of storage, which can be expanded using a memory card. Powering the Tecno Pop 8 is a 5000 mAh battery, which is capable of lasting you through the entire day and even more if you aren't a heavy user. It is capable of 10 watts charging, but for a device with a 5000 mAh battery, I think at least 18 watts of fast charging should have been present here. I mean, the Redmi 13C that was released a couple of days ago has 18 watts fast charging and it is under $100 in price, so I see no reason why Tecno couldn't give us this feature. Moving on to the cameras, the Tecno Pop 8 houses a dual camera setup, a 30MP main and a 0.8MP depth camera. It is an okay camera when there is enough light, and it can record up to 1080p 30 frames per second, which is the same for the 8MP selfie camera. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the Tecno Pop 8. It is a device for people that just want something that works. And should you even buy it instead of the Spark 8? Well, that depends on which you prefer. I mean, at this point, it just depends on which brand name you prefer. The Spark 8, the Pop 8, and the Itel A70 have pretty much the same specs. But a better device, in my own opinion, compared to these three is the Redmi 13C, which I made a video on. But it's a little bit expensive compared to these guys. But I will advise you to check it out. Link to the video in the iCard above. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.